Hi. I'm knitting. And bang on 8 o'clock, the cathedral bells just went off. So extra brownie points, anyone? Extra brownie points? I think so. Let's see if it's working. Do I sound? Yeah, it is. I need to post this on something, probably, maybe Facebook. I don't know if anybody ever checks Facebook. Oh dear. Ooh. Ooh. A search team has found a prop of the legendary Loch Ness monster in a Scottish lake. I assume it's in Loch Ness. I don't know why it would be anywhere else. Hi, Gia. You okay? Welcome to the chat. I'm just posting this on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube now for about 1.5 hours. That seems to be the magic number, 1.5 hours. But yeah, I've made myself look all glamorous because I can. I've worn far too much makeup and all of that jazz, but I am also in my pajamas. So, hey Laura, are you okay? Yeah, I'm in my gym jams. I have, you can't see them, very fluffy slippers on, but my face is so spotty because I slept in my makeup the other night. I had to put a lot of makeup on just to, yeah, just so I look a bit more normal and less like, I don't know, a Dalmatian. And then because I put a lot of base on, I then had to put face on. That rhymed. Completely intentional. What am I doing with my life? Knitting. That's what I'm doing with my life. Hey, pajama party. Hey, Anna and Big K. Welcome to the chat. I hope you enjoy your stay. I can always rely on you two for being here. Thanks. I was just saying to Anna before I kicked this off about how I always get super nervous just for a live stream because I'm always scared that no one's going to show up. But 4 of you are here, so, well, 5 technically, I guess. So yeah, I'm really excited. No, 4 of you are here. Yeah, so I'm really excited. Hey everyone, my hair is a bit floofy. It needs a wash. That's what's happening with my hair. Hey Sandra, UK. Yeah, no, my hair, it needs a wash. But I'm going to Amsterdam this weekend, and I'm not sure what the bathroom situation is going to be because we're apparently staying in a flat and I'm staying with a ton of people I don't know. So I'm a bit stressed out because, you know, I don't take up a ton of time trying to wash my hair. So I'm going to wash it tomorrow because then I won't need to wash it until Monday. And that is just super good planning for me. And I need to bleach my roots as well because they are getting awful. Anna, you are allowed to both watch off one account. I'm not gonna ostracize you, big word, for not being on your own accounts. Although, you know, it does give me extra views, so no, I'm joking. That's fine. You're allowed to have a lazy evening. You've had a stressful week, Anna. It's okay. You can share a YouTube account. It makes sense. So what do you want to chat about today? I haven't really had anything interesting happen this week. I have a collaboration coming up on Sunday, and both of our videos, both mine and the collaboratee tour. Oh my goodness, that's super stressful. Anna has just said that they have 8 screens in their house, and they could have me playing everywhere. That would be super creepy. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, so that collab is, I'm really excited. It's not knitting, it's not fully knitting week. I've had 2 knitting videos this week. I think you are knitted out. It's actually a beadwork tutorial, which I'm quite excited about. Back on the Disney theme. These little guys are a bit of a clue. I'm not making any of them though, so. My cup is incredible. Amazing, some would say. H&M, thank you, Anna, for bringing it to my attention. Did I have a good time in England? I did actually. Had a really lovely time. Started off a bit sad, but that's okay. I'm not going to go into deets. And then I went up to Nottingham on last Tuesday, not the Tuesday just gone, but the one before. And yeah, it was really nice. I got to see my bead shop friends, as in I used to work at, so you know when I have the mail order -beads website in my description box, and you wonder why I have all of my supplies from there, it's because I actually worked there for a year and a half plus. So I got a lot of my supplies while I got significant discount, and I still get a bit of a discount now. So that's why I get my supplies from there, and also because their supplies aren't that expensive and they have everything I need, and I know that they have it. So yeah, I saw my bead shop ladies, and oh, thanks, Ella. It's not bad. You can't really see it because my camera's so crappy, but hey. Hey, Anna. I hope that's how you say your name, even though it's only got one N. Strath. Yeah, so I got to meet my bead shop ladies, and one of my friends is pregnant, and I'm really excited. She's giving birth next month. Baby is due May the 5th, so we are hoping it comes on May the 4th, because they are both her and her husband are massive Star Wars fans. So May the 4th will be an awesome day to have a baby on. Just me. Especially if she named him Luke, that would be incredible. But yeah. They are a good bead shop, aren't they, Laura? They're like, I don't know, they're efficient at post. I'm not biased because I know the employees, but they're efficient at postage. If you have a problem, you can call them up and they will sort it out for you. I know because I used to be on the other end of the phone. And yeah, they've got things that you need. Oh my goodness, Darth. Why would you name your child Darth? Luke would make so much more sense. And so then my friend's dad can be like, Luke, I am your father. Even though that's not the line, it's no, I am your father. But hey. As long as I don't call him Han Solo. That's all that matters. Hey, Christina. Oh, Croatia. That's exciting. I've never been to Croatia before. Don't know if I could even put it out on a map. It's that way, isn't it? That way being east. You see, when I say like where something is in relation to life, I'm just like, it's that way, or it's that way, or it's that way, or it's that way. Whereas Mario actually points to where north, east, south, and west actually are, which makes no sense to me. Anna, how have you actually managed to get graham crackers? Graham crackers, but graham crackers. How have you actually managed to get those? Hey, Lucy, okay. Because I really want to try some. I've made s'mores before when I did Duke of Edinburgh, which is like some hiking thing that we do in England. And we made s'mores then, but we used digestive biscuits, which isn't the same, but we don't have graham crackers or graham crackers. But it's spelled Graham, so I'm saying graham crackers. Hey, Alicia. Glad you could have joined me. Having a party. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, Anna, I'm going to have to go to a German shop and try and seek out words. Sorry, my sister just messaged me. Try and seek out graham crackers. They are an American thing. They are. I don't know what they taste like. Oh my goodness, my sister has just sent me a picture of crocheted shorts. And the tag is, just because you can crochet something doesn't mean you should. So, oh, can you see it? Can you see it? There we go. So this is going to be my next video. I'm going to make crochet shorts, which is totes Coachella. That's horrific. They're a horrific color. Hey, Charlotte. Thought you'd join me. Hey, Nadia. You okay? Welcome from Greece. Welcome from Greece. Alicia, you know you love those shorts. You know they're awesome. Hey, Mystic. Lunarin. Anna has just said that her boyfriend Christopher just laughed so much he fell off of his chair, which is amazing. Incredible. You know what that is, Anna? That's jealousy. He wants those shorts. So you need those shorts. Oh, wait. Were you laughing at my Coachella comment? I don't even know what Coachella bloody is. I hadn't heard of it till last year, and then all of a sudden everybody went ever, and then it's happening again. It's like a mega hipster festival or something. I don't know. I've just heard that Guns N' Roses are playing, which is really irritating because I'd quite like to see them. Although I did see Slash last year at Download, and that was the best thing ever. That was really nice. Oh, I miss Download. It was a really wet and rainy day, and we stood up so much, but I got to see 4, 5 people that I really love, and they all happened to play on the same day, which was super useful because it meant I didn't have to camp. Yeah, I saw that H&M is doing a Coachella thing, and I saw it here, and I was just like, why are you doing a Coachella thing? It's in Germany. Only a very small percentage of the population is going to go to Coachella. I'm not going to dress like I'm going to Coachella in April in Germany, even though it's warm. No. Hey, Catherine. Yeah, no, not worth it. I don't really see the point in it. Itchy nose. I managed to put my septum ring back in. I had a different one in. I hadn't gone without. So I'd lost one of the balls because I play with it a lot, as one would think. And then I was playing with my septum ring, just kind of. I do it while I concentrate. Oh, that was really tickly. And then, yeah, I'm amazing, Charlotte. Yeah, I'm amazing. And yeah, then the ball fell off. And then I vacuumed straight afterwards, and I thought it was gone forever. And I was really stressed. And then while my parents were visiting, it just turned up in the middle of our rug. I was just like, whoa, and got really excited. So I spent half an hour trying to put it back in today. It fits in fine. It's just trying to screw the ball on. It's stress, to say the least. Laura, I have not coloured my hair again. This is just me trying to fade it out. And blue is a pain in the ass to fade out because it doesn't leave your hair, which is really annoying. So if you're thinking about dyeing your hair blue, think about it really hard. And every time I dye my hair blue, I forget how much of a pain it is to get out of my hair. But yeah, it's pretty blue. It's still purpley at the roots, kind of. You can kind of see there. But my roots are really growing out now. You can kind of see. I don't want you to look at my hair too closely because, like I said, it is not the cleanest it could be, but I'm washing it tomorrow, so that's fine. Samantha, your videos have made me want to up my crafting game. Oh, thanks. To be fair, a lot of other people's videos have made me want to up my crafting game because my crafting game isn't the greatest. Like, I'm good at what I do, but I'm not very good at much else. Does that make sense? Like, I can knit, I can do beadwork, I can crochet, I can do friendship bracelets, and that's about it. I'm not really amazing at much else. Yes, Mystic, you need to post a picture of the clover to Instagram and tag it with hashtag a corner of craft, because I love seeing your recreations, and you don't do it enough, you lot. You don't do it enough. Yeah, but fading. Yeah, but right. Samantha has just said she dyed her hair blue many years back and it faded to green within months. Yeah, it fades to green within months, but I want it gone. I want it to be blonde. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Catherine has spent her entire day off at a sewing machine making needle books, and now she wants to crochet. Yes, you need to crochet. It's so much fun. You can make so many things with it. I would start with amigurumi before you start with a blanket, because a blanket's a long-term commitment, and depending on your patience and how much you enjoy crochet, depends on how much you want to finish that blanket. I have 2 started blankets. If any of you are in the crochet mood blanket group on Facebook, so back at the beginning of 2014, a lady called Stacey decided to come up with the idea of a mood blanket on Instagram, and I messaged her and I was just like, do you want a Facebook group? And I made a Facebook group for it, and now there's over or nearly 12,000 members in it or something. But basically, you make a square every day in a color pertaining to your mood. So for example, if you feel particularly angry on a day, you can do it red, or if you're happy, you can do it yellow. And then you can like join them up as you go. It's pretty fun. I started one and I got to March and then I stopped. Have I ever dyed my hair red? I have, but not all over red. I think because, I don't know, because my hair is stained a mint green, I don't know, red doesn't seem to stick to my hair very well. I tried to do it last year, May. I tried to do purple to red and it just completely failed and went pink instead, which I don't mind too much, but it wasn't what I was after. Oh, that's really sad, Sandra. She's crocheted so much that her finger is now in a cast due to overuse. Take care of yourself. If you knit a lot and you crochet a lot, you need to stop regularly and stretch your fingers and crack your knuckles. Don't crack your knuckles. It sometimes feels really good to crack your knuckles. Ray hates it. He physically flinches when he cracks his knuckles. It's really funny. Oh my goodness, a baby Mike Wazowski amigurumi last night. That's adorable. My sister's trying to unlock Mike Wazowski on Magic Kingdoms, the app. And yeah, I'm not as far ahead as her, which is super annoying because I want to be, but I'm not. Wait, what row am I on? Just give me a sec, give me a sec. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool, I don't have to increase on this row. Yeah, I'm not as far ahead as her. She is super far ahead. If anyone can see someone in the chat called Charlotte Yates who pipes up occasionally, that's my sister, by the way. Yeah, crochet is super addictive, as is knitting. I really need to get this scarf finished. I don't know if I put this in the video or not. I may have edited it out. I did a lot of talking in my videos earlier for this week, and I just cut some of it out because it just got ridiculous. It turned into a crafty chat with a small tutorial in, which isn't what I wanted. But I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, so I bought this amazing ball of wool, which is incredible, and you may have seen on my Instagram if you have followed me on Instagram, and you should. Yeah, I have this amazing ball of wool, and Ash, who is in Trick of the Stitch, who made my little crochet doll of me, has said that by the next crafty chat, I need to have that yarn on my needles. So that's about 2 weeks' time, I think. Let me quickly check the dates. Yeah, it's 2 weeks today. And yeah, Laura, I messaged you back on the video. If you go to ravelry.com, which is an amazing website with a ton of patterns and stuff in, so it's ravelry.com. You can so you're free to sign up. You just sign up. Then you have access to all of these patterns. Some of them you pay for, some of them you don't. This one I paid for. And it's called the Hitchhiker Scarf. And it's perfect for beginners. And it's very repetitive, which makes it wonderful for things like chatting to you whilst I knit. Because I don't have to keep referring back to a pattern every 5 minutes. And yeah, so it's a hitchhiker scarf. The reason it's called a hitchhiker scarf is because at the end you'll have 42 points. And yeah, and it uses 4-ply yarn or sock yarn, and there is an abundance of sock yarn here in Germany. And I think the person who made the pattern is German, but it's written in English because I can't read German knitting patterns. And this ball of sock yarn, 50-gram ball of sock yarn, was €1. So obviously I got 2 to do the pattern because you would need 100. Well, you need 150 grams, the pattern says, but I always use less than 100 grams. I need to stop drinking so much, otherwise I'm going to need the toilet. Hey, Big K, stop distracting Anna with cute animal accounts on Instagram. That's not there. But this is what the scarf ends up like. So it's got all these little spiky points on it. And then it's quite soft. And if it's a really easy scarf to make, you should make this hitchhiker scarf. It's super easy to make. All you need to know is how to knit. You need to know how to purl. You need to know how to knit front back, and there are plenty of tutorials for that online. And you need to know how to like cast off, which is when you knit 2 and then you take the first stitch and you put it over the top of the second stitch. And once again, loads of tutorials on that, and it actually explains how to do it in the pattern, and it's really therapeutic. I will just say, don't knit for the whole of the Super Bowl game. like I did, because you'll have a very sore finger the next day and you won't know why. You just think, this feels a bit weird. I don't know why my finger hurts. And then I sat and thought about it and was actually like, oh, I knitted for 4.5 hours non-stop yesterday. But I did that in the car on the way back and my finger didn't, maybe because I'm using the muscle more. If you knit too much, you can get repetitive strain injury. My mum did it on holiday once. Funny, really funny. Ooh, I have Facebook notifications. Oh, thanks for those who have liked my Facebook notifications. Let's find out about this Loch Ness Monster. A team using a sonar imaging drone to search the lake when it... Oh, a team was using... English. The team was using a sonar imaging drone to search the lake when it discovered a 30-foot prop that sank during the filming of The Private Life of Sherlock Holmes in 1969. That wasn't as exciting as I wanted it to. Why on earth is that trending news on Facebook? That was disappointing. I thought it was actually going to be exciting. Turns out it wasn't. Sorry about that. Useless fact. Okay, Catherine, buy the pattern. It explains how to do it in there, and there are YouTube videos. And I can't teach you the pattern because that's super cheeky, and I'm not that kind of person, because I'm not giving you out that for free. But what I am going to do, what I could do if you wanted me to, is I could teach you all the basic things that you need to know to knit the scarf without teaching you the pattern itself. So I could teach you how to knit, I could teach you how to purl, because you only need to purl 1 stitch per row. I could teach you how to knit front back, and then I could teach you how to decrease. Is that okay? Then everything's kind of in a nice nugget-sized video. It probably won't be nuggety, let's be honest. But yeah, would that be a good idea? I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm not completely self-taught with knitting, but a lot of the things that I've learned, I've had to refresh my memory on. So YouTube is your best friend. There's loads of YouTubers out there who do knitting videos, which is why I don't sound, which is why I'm not as willing to do knitting videos, because I'm not very good at knitting. But okay, I will write that idea down somewhere. Oh, handy, my diary's just here. Do I have a pen? I do have a pen. Give me a sec, I'm just gonna make a lot of noise for a second. Oh, here we go. Notebook. Take bow, play the part of a love. Cool. Right, it's going in. I'm gonna have to make a knitting tutorials list. It's going in the notebook. I have a section for YouTube ideas. So if there's any YouTube video ideas. So yeah, and it's all sectioned out. I've got knitting ideas and all sorts. But I will try and get that done next week, maybe. Oh, my hair is filthy. Yeah, right, knitting. Give me a second. Just be aware that I am not teaching you how to do the pattern. You have to buy the pattern, because I'm not going to do that to this poor woman. You have to buy the pattern. I'm just going to show you how to do the bare minimum. Is that okay? Is that okay? Hope it's okay. Hitchhiker scarf basics. It's in. It's written in with my cute fountain pen. Ooh. Itchy eye. Ah, thanks, Laura. I think that bracelet's called like a goddess bracelet or something. I can't remember. But I just called it a. Try to pronounce your name. I'm gonna go with Sachi Gupta Ghosh. It's probably completely wrong, and I'm really sorry for butchering it. Because if you ask me to say it, I'm gonna say that it doesn't sound like how it reads to me. But yeah, be sure to show me a picture, Laura, once you're done with the bracelet, because I want to see, because I'm super nosy. That's just who I am, just a really nosy person. Ah, osteoarthritis in your hands doesn't stop you. Good on you. Good on you. My grandmother has been knitting for years. The only reason she has stopped is because she can't see that well anymore. Sad. But she knits squares and then can sew the squares together. But if she goes wrong, she just has to unpick the whole thing and start again, bless her. Hi, Suru. Suru. Hi. Thanks for joining me on my live stream, ladies and gents. Gent? Do we have more than one gent watching? Thanks for watching anyway. Means a lot. It's nice to have company of an evening. Mary has gone out. He's playing Pandemic Legacy with some lads that he works with, men that he works with. And it's not a game that I can join in on because they started it without me. So now I can't hop in all of a sudden. It's not one of those. But yeah, so I was just in the house by myself and I thought, what can I do? I'm going to Skype with my parentals in about an hour and a half and chat to them because I haven't spoken to them since I left the house a week ago on Tuesday. And yeah, because I'm not in all weekend. Well, I'm in Sunday evening, but I'm not in tomorrow or Saturday or most of Sunday. So yeah. Really bad at crochet and knitting. I can never understand it. Mystic, what don't you understand about crochet or knitting? Is it the pattern itself? Oh, Catherine, I would love to do a tutorial on crochet doilies. Oh my goodness, this might be right, I'm adding it in the thing. This might be a long-term project though. I might have to do the video with just like a couple of rows at a time because most doilies, every row is different. For example, this one, you've all seen it before, I'm sure. Every row is different, pretty much. Yeah, I think every row is different. So this took me 7 hours to make. So yeah. But honestly, there is nothing scary about doilies because it's just like following any other crochet pattern. But maybe I could do like a doily coaster or something. Just to start with. Okay, let me just add this doily in and then I'll answer your query, Mystic. Mario's like man smell is around somewhere and I can smell it really intensely. Just like we went out the other day and some other man was wearing his smell and it was very strange. And I was just like, that's a bit weird. Face scrubbies. Thanks, Anna. Face scrubbies. Oh, I can tick that one. I've done a strawberry. I should go through my list and start ticking them off, to be fair. Yeah, no, doilies are really lovely, and I always try and buy them from charity shops because they're dirt cheap. And I'm just like, somebody spent hours making this, and you're selling it for £1. Why? Because nobody will pay anymore. It's like when I saw someone on Etsy selling doilies, and they were selling them for £3 a pop. It's just like, how can you sell a doily for £3? it must have taken more than 5 hours to make, if maybe 3 hours, but even so, that's only £1 an hour. Not worth it. Barely covers materials. I never know how to count or see the holes. With crochet, you don't really need to see the holes if you're doing like, yeah. So on the top of crochet, I don't have any crochet. I'm partway through, so I can't show you. And plus, this camera's rubbish, so I can't show you. But in crochet, you have little V's on the top of the row. They're just like V, and then there's a V underneath it. So it's like V, good, demonstrating me, and there's just like loads of different V's. So what you want to do is you want to put your hook underneath both parts of the V. So this is going to sound very rude, but I'm talking about crochet. So with the V, you're going underneath both of these. I need more fingers. Okay. That's swear. Okay, we'll do this because this isn't swearing. So you've got the V of the stitch. So say it's lying like this, and you want to put your crochet hook in here through this bit, and there's more stitches underneath here. But you want to put your hook through this bit underneath both of the things of the V, unless it states otherwise, but I'm not getting into that now. And then do your thing. I use string as a stitch marker, but it is also just as easy to use an actual stitch marker. Just make sure that with crochet you're using a removable one. With knitting it's not so essential because you put them on your needle more, unless it once again states otherwise. And how to count each of the little V's is a stitch. So just count your V's. And I'm going to stop talking about V's now. Oh, I love little doilies with 3D flowers around the edge. They're super cute. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My grandma gave me loads of her doily patterns, which is super cute. So I have a ton of doily patterns. Some of them are hideous. I will say that right now. Candy, you've made it. Amazing. Hey, Anna, stop talking about my fingers. Hi, Candy. Welcome onto the chat. Hey, everyone. Candy, who's in the chat right now, is collabing with me on Sunday. Super exciting. Oh, thanks, Mystic. I hope that I managed to help you out. Oh, bye, Sandra. It was nice to have you for a while. Bye. Enjoy the chat later. I'll try not to be too boring. I can't promise anything. But yeah, I haven't done a collab video in ages, so I decided to do one. That's basically as simple as it gets. Plus, I haven't done a beadwork video in ages, it feels like. As possible. I don't know. Everything is itchy. Because I've just put this back in after not having it in for so long. It's always itchy for the first day. Then I sleep with it in and then my face gets used to it. But for the first day, you've got something underneath your nose permanently and it's moving and it makes you sneeze and it's very stressful. Ah, thanks, Felicia. I can be quite boring sometimes. I'm not going to lie. Oh my goodness, now I've talked about having an itchy nose. Super attractive. Oh no, now you're all going to like screen cap that. I pull the most attractive faces. I can't remember what I was going to say. I'm the worst person. It was actually going to be quite interesting. Try a tongue ring. Oh my goodness, I can imagine tongue rings are a right pain in the ass. I used to want to have my tongue pierced, but that was while I was at university and I was doing a languages degree. And I didn't think having a swollen tongue for 2 weeks would have been the best thing in the world. And then also my parents would have actually killed me. They were not happy when I got my septum pierced. And they found out a year after I got it done. And they weren't happy about it. I actually have a small list of amigurumi options on my crochet tutorials YouTube list. I've got panda, I've got penguin, I have bumblebee, and that is all the amigurumi options I currently have. Any other suggestions? Shout them out. Shout them out. Oh, Anna has just said that she's been working on a best ugly moments of Hannah slideshow for every one of my live streams. Anna, you know that you won't have many pictures on there just because I am a vision of beauty. Yeah. Hamster and lizard, get your crochet pattern requests in now. Oh no, I was just about to write liquid. Oh my goodness. Lizard isn't a word I write often, but clearly liquid is. So it was actually super easy to hide my nose ring from my mum because I had a nose ring in that I just went and flipped it up my nose and left it up there while it healed. And then I moved to Germany for my year abroad. And so then I put it in then, and then I didn't Skype with my parents for some reason. I don't think my laptop broke, that's why. Very stressful. And then I moved to France for a while, and then because I was at uni, I didn't tell them. But then my cousin made a calendar with family photos on, and in one of the photos, I have my septum ring in, and she messaged me and she said, "Do you mind if I put it in, this photo in?" And I said, "No, I have to tell my parents anyway." And so then I told them, and yeah, they weren't best pleased. Let's just say that. At least I didn't get Mario's name tattooed across my forehead or something. I have no tattoos. It's something I want, but once again, I'd be disowned by my parents, and also I'm a little bit afraid of the permanence of them, which I know sounds really lame, but I'm a bit like this when it comes to making life-changing decisions, like, oh, you're going to have a picture on your body forever. Whew, okay. I better like whatever I choose forevermore. Oh my goodness, Alicia's still hiding a tongue ring from the in-laws. That's incredible. I love that. How do you hide a tongue ring? Like, the only time I've ever seen anyone successfully hide a tongue piercing, and they just put it quite far back in their mouth. That's the only time. And a man just walked past and proper stared in the window. Thanks, Anna. You can always get a white ink tattoo and just show it off under black light. My hair would also glow under black light, which is a treat for the senses. Hey, Catherine, I know exactly what you mean. I don't want to get any more facial piercings or tattoos for fear of my mother and father, and their reaction to the nose ring has put me off getting anything. And I'm almost 26, and I don't even live in the same country. Whew, it's very stressful. Oh, clear retainers. Oh, that's clever. That's really clever. It's annoying. Soz. If you ever get a tattoo, get the Corner Craft logo. I would love that. My logo was designed by one of my really good friends. And I said, I really like tea and I really like crochet. Can you make it work? And she did, and it was incredible, and I loved it. So I would love to get that, or like a stack of teacups on my leg. That is also something. Like, go big or go home. Apparently. I really want to get one, but I am scared of my mum's reaction. Yeah. My mum and dad thought that the hair colour thing was a phase. I dyed my hair when I was 18. I didn't do it myself. And it wasn't all over a bright colour. It was still like a dark brown and then like chunks throughout. I had a mullet, which sounds terrible. I was really into 80s rock. So hair metal is my thing. So I had it heavily layered and quite long. This is 3. And my parents then thought that my hair was a phase. And ding, 8 years later, I said 6 years later, 8 years later, still got brightly coloured hair. And my mum, my grandma's all right with it. She just told me how damaging. She just at Christmas she said, "Are you gonna have to dye your hair a natural colour to get a job?" And I said, "Okay, I'm not going to." And then she said, "But isn't it really damaging on your hair?" And crumbs. And my grandma has had a perm every week since she was younger than me. So yeah, she can't really say anything about hair damage. And plus, one of my cousins dyes her hair like white blonde, but she just gets hers done professionally. That's the only difference there. I don't. Oh my goodness, Jessica, what are your facial piercings? I really want to know. I like facial piercings. I'm always tempted to get like a little stud in a nostril, but I don't know. I don't know. Mystic, what video editor do I use? I use Adobe Premiere Elements. It is one you have to buy, but it is completely worth it and doesn't crash half as much as Windows Movie Maker did. So worth it. Oh my goodness, Alicia, I really want to know your in-laws' reaction when your husband gets his sleeve done. That would be incredible. I really want to know. Ah, Ella, get your hair dyed in auburn colour. I love auburn ginger hair. I am desperate to be ginger. If I didn't have brightly coloured hair, I would definitely dye it ginger. I don't think I'm the right complexion for it though. Yeah, I'm super pale, but I'm a bit, I don't know. I'm just not a ginger complexion. I'm not as freckly. And there's a couple walking past the window. I'm staring in the window. So my flat isn't like a little complexy thing, but it's like a public walkway, so people can just walk through. And I get a lot of stares when I'm filming videos. It's very off-putting. Hey Mystic, it's funny you should mention that you want some more Zum Bee tutorials. There's one coming up on Sunday. Oh my goodness, and there are more people walking past. I'm just like, but I could be on Skype. They don't know that I'm live streaming to 14 people. Thanks, guys. La, la, la. Eyebrow, nose, lip, and tongue. That's cool. That's really cool. Eyebrow. Oh, excuse me, I just gurgled. Eyebrow piercings. Painful. Want to know? One of my friends got it done, and her body rejected it, so she had to take it out. Sad. German people are very stary, but at the same time, I don't feel like when I'm out and about, people stare as much as they do in England. But from everything that I've seen online, I watch videos about Germany, people say that Germans are quite stary. Their children are more polite though. In England, I walk around, and if you came to visit England, you would have children pointing and saying things like, "That girl's got blue hair." That happens all the time to me when I'm in England. It's just like, "Mum, mum, mum, look at that girl's hair." And I stop and I talk to them and make them know that just because my hair is brightly coloured, it's not, I'm not scary. And yeah, I don't know. I think nose hurt the most. My nose hurt a lot too, to be fair. Cute Halloween version of Tum Tum. I will add that onto my Halloween list. It's autumn / Halloween. That's how specific I am. Ah, Candy, the file she was working on just crashed. I'm very stressed for her. Some Halloween question mark? Because I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I won't lie. Do you like my beading tutorials even with the new camera? I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know whether to just revert back to my old camera for beading tutorials, but it's such a faff and it's broken and it's very stressful and I can't afford to buy another camera. But yeah. But yeah, no, my nose really hurt too, nose piercing. But I thought it was mainly the clamps that hurt the most because septum, you don't pierce through bone. The piercing that actually hurt the most for me was when I got my nipple done, and that was incredibly painful, mainly because I was just super embarrassed because I'm not one for being unclothed ever. And I don't know why I did it. I was just a bit like, yeah, I can do it. And it was just a moment of freedom. And I think it was, I can get another piercing and my mum and dad won't know ever. But yeah, don't know why I got it done. Still not healed, and I've had it done for 4 years this year. Beadwork tutorials. Butterfly is on my beadwork tutorials list. And angels. And let's do a square stitch angel. Why not? That can go in Christmas. Beaded angel. Thanks, guys. I'm getting loads of video ideas. Are there any? Like, I've got loads of crafty video ideas now. Oh, I've almost knocked my drink over. That almost went on our registering to vote form. That was very stressful. Yeah, I'm registering to vote in the UK because you have to. If you're in the UK, register to vote. Keep England in the EU so I can stay living over here. Yeah, I have loads of craft tutorial ideas now. Are there any extra videos that you want to see me do? Just, wondering. Because they are the videos that I ran out of ideas for. Lion King bead patterns, any suggestions? Pinterest is where I find a lot of bead patterns. I haven't specifically looked for Lion King beading patterns, but oh, someone upstairs dropped something. Yeah, I would look on Pinterest. But yeah, are there any like extra video ideas that you have or that you want me to do or you want me to try? Or house tour? I know you said that, Candy, but that means tidying up. No, I'm the worst at tidying. I'm such a messy person. I could do a house tour. It gives me an excuse to start tidying. More baking. I need to do more baking, actually, especially now my parents have brought out vanilla extract. I am well away. What do I need to start beading? I really want to start. It looks fun. And a Bambi beading tutorial. What's going on? Oh my goodness, Nico Atsume beads. I love Nico Atsume. I'm so excited. What do you need to start beading? You need beads. I tell you what I had got when I started beading. I got 3. Yes, I need your blueberry cupcake recipe. 3 different colors of delica beads, which is just the shape of bead that I use for bead weaving. They fit together really nicely. I recommend them over seed beads. Some people prefer seed beads. My personal suggestion would be delica beads, and crumbs. I need a general beadwork one, not just brick stitch and square stitch. I need general. I got some Nymo beading thread. I got this all while I was at work, so it was super cheap. And a beading needle. That is all you need. Oh, and scissors. That's all you need. It's that simple. Bambi. on here I actually have a Disney series, so I could put Bambi under Disney series. Mug cake recipe. I don't have a baking section of ideas. This is gonna be so uninteresting for people to watch. Poor Sandra's gonna come back and be like, what's even happened? What happened to the normal chat? Why are they just talking? Why is Hannah just writing all the time? Beading does become an obsession to start when you start. But yeah, I got 3 colors of delicate beads because then I made my bunting necklace. And that's a really good way to start brick stitch because you don't need many beads and they're super easy to make. And yeah, but that is what I would recommend. A beading thread like Nymo, I would go for because it's a bit thinner. A beading needle like a size 10 or a size 13. Size 10s are easier to thread, but you're more likely to break beads if you use size 10s when you're sewing back through your work. But I prefer using them anyway. It wouldn't be difficult to have amigurumi heads of the Nikos. That's a really good idea. Why aren't you all in my head? I need to do this more often. I just need to have a live stream and be like, send me your video requests. Baking, chocolate chip, oh, just mug cake. I found a recipe for a really amazing snickerdoodle mug cake. Super tasty. Hammer candle holder thingies. Oh, they are pretty. That's peyote. That's not a section I have in my beadwork list. I get to start a new page. It's such a cheap pattern, isn't it, Laura? Like, it's so worth it. Hi Hannah. My best friend is watching. I'm really excited now and slightly nervous. She just messaged me. Thanks. She's the planner. No, I've just read planner. She's the friend for whom I am going to be bridesmaid. I'm really excited and I really need to start dieting for it. Running out of time, Hannah. I'm running out of time. I can't remember what it was. Bead it peyote. Peyote tutorials. Hammer candle holders. Cool. Anna, I'm not actually writing them in my planner. I'm just writing them in my notebook. Yeah, everyone go to Ravelry. Oh my goodness, we could have a hitchhiker scarf knit along. It's not even my pattern and I'm getting stupidly overexcited about it. Although the next scarf I'm going to do with my amazing wool won't be a hitchhiker scarf because the one I'm currently knitting is my 3rd one. I don't know if that's too many. I don't know if I need to branch out and try a new pattern. Or just keep making these because I like them and they're pretty and they're super easy. I don't know. I don't know. Plus, what am I going to do when it gets like stupid hot here? I'm not going to be able to knit at all. Plus, I decided that I was going to make everyone's Christmas presents this year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. It's a bit stressful. Oh, the itchiness of this nose ring is real. Oh, Nico Atsume crochet. Oh my goodness, Catherine, I know what you mean. I keep meaning to learn to knit socks too. I've started knitting socks and I'm knitting them on DPNs, double pointed needles, and they're like super loose between each of the needles and it's very stressful, but I need to persist with sock knitting because there are some gorgeous patterns around. Nico Atsume. Do I like any Marvel characters? I mean, I do, but thanks, Alicia, for starting a nose scratching counter. Oh my goodness, you can make nose scratching into a drinking game. Every time I scratch my nose, take a shot. You'd be on the floor in minutes. Do I like Marvel characters? Like, I don't dislike Marvel characters. I'm not like, I don't hate superhero films. I'm just not like super into superhero films. You know? You know? Oh, that wasn't my nose. That was under my eye. Are there any good sock knitting patterns around that are like super easy? I need to get some thicker DPNs, I think. Hannah the drinking game. Oh my goodness. It would be like Hannah Bingo. Have you ever done, I don't know if bingo is big in other countries. But it's like when you're just like, okay, whenever they say no, no, or whenever they do blah, blah, blah. For example, for me, it would be whenever she scratches her nose, whenever she loses track, whenever she goes off on a tangent, whenever she does over the top arm actions. You tick a thing, and then when you get a thing, do a thing. How can you crave Jaeger bombs? Ugh. No, no. I once drank too many vodka Red Bulls and was very unwell. So Red Bull is not a pleasant memory for me. University days. Trying to force myself to drink the cool drinks when I should have just stuck to my vodka Diet Coke. It's good. I enjoyed vodka Diet Coke. Oh, yeah, you're in Gatorade. Never had Gatorade, so I don't know what it tastes like, but it sounds tasty anyway. I don't know. Oh no, I haven't had a good night of drinking in a long time. The last few times I've got tipsy on cider, and that is not fun, especially in England. Oh my goodness. Right. So I didn't used to like a lot of ciders before I moved here. I used to like Kopparberg, and I used to like Rekorderlig. I think they're both Swedish, but they're both super sweet. They taste like you're drinking like juice. I don't recommend drinking for anyone under 18. I'm just saying. Okay, my bestie has just messaged me and said that she recommends raspberry vodka and lemonade. Bye, Anna. Have fun. Christopher, I'm disappointed that a football game wins over me, but you know, whatever. Just leave. And yes, Hannah, we do need to get drunk together soon. I'll try and pop back at some point. I don't know when. I'll try and do it. But yeah, I didn't like a lot of cider before I moved here. I used to like really sweet cider that tastes like juice. But like it bloats you terribly because it's cider, and I can't burp, which is a massive inconvenience when I, you know, am drinking bubbly beverages. But yeah, so I moved here and then I started drinking apple vine, which is like cider but a lot more sour. And then I went back to England and thought, I won't drink my normal sweet cider. And BK, I'm not really angry at you. Don't panic. You can watch your stupid football game. I don't care about Liverpool. They're in the north and I'm in the south. Portsmouth or nothing. Or Brighton. But yeah, no, I honestly don't mind. Enjoy your football. I hope Liverpool win. Depends who they're playing. I can't say that in full confidence. Yeah, so I tried a lot more of the ciders on tap, which were things that I would hate before, like detest. Used to hate. And even drinking them was sweet for me. So that was a revelation. Revelation. English. It turns out it just took moving to Germany to make me like ciders. But the difference between apple vine and cider is apple vine is flat. So you can drink it and drink it and drink it and get not hammered. I haven't got hammered on apple vine. I've got very tipsy. I've got drunk on apple vine. I'm not much apple vine either, actually. But cider, you can't drink that much because all of a sudden you're incredibly bloated and you have a belly like you're 6 months pregnant and you're just like, oh, it's so bloating. English cider is deadly only if you drink scrumpy, which is like 7% alcohol. And you can get some that are like up to 10%, which is redonkulous, especially because a lot of people drink it by the pint. And it's dangerous. Okay, so Mystica said she likes blackcurrant cider. What a lot of people do in England is, I don't know Have you said where you're from? I can't remember. I'm sorry. They drink cider and they put blackcurrant squash in it, and squash is like fruit cordial. That's called cider and black. It just takes the edge off if you're drinking Strongbow, which is disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, from Singapore. You did say. Sorry, Mystic. Sorry. It's been an hour. It's been an hour of me constantly talking. Oh my goodness. Oh, you live in Cornwall. I've been to Cornwall. Mario went to Mario did his teacher's training in Exeter, and I went to visit him from Nottingham. Long train. And we went to Cornwall for the day, had a drive around. It was really nice. It was a really sunny day actually. And oh, I really enjoyed it. Oh. I like the West Country. It's just really pretty. It's really nice. I don't know where we're going to move when we go back. Although I visited Nottingham and really enjoyed Nottingham. Am I still playing Nico Atsume, by the way? Like, kind of, but not really at the same time. Like, no. Basically. So the only thing I use my tablet for is playing games. Oh, and like crochet patterns. When I don't want to leave my laptop on. And actually, no, I use my tablet for quite a lot of things, but mainly for games. And I don't know. I don't know why I drifted off Nico Atsume. I think I just got a bit fed up with it and a bit bored with it. I need to go back on it though, and I might get unbored with it. Maybe. Laura Jane could sit talking to you all day. Huh? Thanks, Laura. Tell you what we need to do at some point. Oh no, time difference would not pertain to that. I was going to say we should do like a drinking vlog, a drinking live chat, where everyone just comes with a beverage of choice, either alcoholic or non-alcoholic. There's no pressure. If you're under 18 or whatever the legal drinking age is, then Alicia has just said, I kind of got lost for a sec because where I'm at, cider isn't alcoholic unless it says hard. That's really interesting. Okay, cider's always alcoholic in England. You ask for a cider, you're going to get pissed. As in drunk, not angry. Oh, look, differences in languages. Which cat do I like the most on Nico Atsume? Oh, that's really exciting, Candy. Look at you being a big shot. Would anything make sense if we had a drinking live stream? Yeah, everything would make a lot more sense because we'd all be slightly tipsy and the best conversations happen when you're drunk. Ah, Laura, send me a photo on Instagram or whatever. What cat do I like the most? Nico Atsume. I really like Tubbs. I like that Tubbs just comes along, eats all the food, and then buggers off. I love it. I love it. It's incredible. It's just like, oh, I've just put out the Frisky Feast, or whatever it's called, Frisky Feast. That sounds rude. But yeah, and then Tubbs comes along, eats the whole thing of it, and then sods off. I love it. That is me as a cat. Just laying there, asleep, hand on the belly, just like, oh, I've eaten so much food. That is me. Tubbs is my spirit cat. Oh, my slipper's falling off. Oh. Who else is in there? Jimmy Jams. Let me know. Hey, Lurin. I'm going to go Lurin. Good evening. I hope you're well. My bum is going numb. I might have to stand up, have a wiggle, and sit back down, or just rearrange. Everybody does want a life like Tubbs. I want to turn over people's house, eat the contents of their fridge, and then leave. That'd be incredible. Especially as he doesn't seem to gain weight. He just, you know, is a constant. That would be ace. That would be ace. See, I'd make a note of British terms. Clearly born in the wrong country. Love, Alicia. Yeah, no, if you have any questions about anything I say that doesn't make sense to anyone, let me know. Because I don't fully know sometimes what people knowing what they don't know about English terminology, and because obviously I am English and I have English parents. Ow! Oh, my bum is numb. Let's have a wiggle. Because my parents are English, and all of my family are English, and yeah, we're as English as they get. Like, we don't have any Scottish, we don't have any Welsh, and all of that. Just very English and quite plain. So I don't really know like terminologies, and I try my best to like translate when I think of things, but sometimes I just go and hope that people know what I'm saying. So yeah, feel free to ask if I need to clarify anything. I really don't mind. Because the other day, it was a while ago now actually, it wasn't the other day at all. So, right, so Mario is from Yorkshire, or South Yorkshire, which is in the north of the country, which is like 5 hours away from where I grew up. In the south of the country, I grew up on the coast in Sussex, and then he grew up in the north. So he speaks differently to me. I haven't really done like a full-on talking video with him, and you may not notice it because he doesn't have the strongest accent, but he does definitely have an accent. So he says things differently to me. For example, he says grass instead of grass, and laugh instead of laugh, and all of that jazz. And the other day, he was, oh my goodness, what is scrubby on? That sounds incredible. Catherine, fill me in. He said, well, we were cooking dinner, and it was still going to be about an hour, and he said, oh, I might need to have a slice of bread to put me on. I said, sorry? I said, I might need a slice of bread to put me on. I said, to put you on what? What are you, what? Apparently, it means to, like, tie him over until he eats. It's like a little snack to keep him going. So, yeah, there are so many differences between regions in England. We're only a little country, and it's ridiculous that somebody who lives a mere 5 hours away, or grew up a mere 5 hours away from where I grew up, says something ridiculous like to put me on. Crazy. Those crazy northerners, they're ridiculous. I love them, but they're ridiculous. Oh, Laura, I just got your photo. Laura, do you mind if I show it on the live stream? She sent it via Facebook for anyone who is interested. I have a Facebook. It's The Corner of Craft. I need to stop doing like because people are going to think I'm being serious. I'm not being serious. I am taking the mickey. Come on, phone, lose your stuff. Take your time, take your time, take your time. It's like a soft Brillo pad texture. That's amazing. Oh, this is beautiful. Nice photo. It's like the zigzag bracelet. You can't really see the colours because my webcam is rubbish. But they are black and crystal crackle beads, and it's really nice. And it's a super easy thing to make. I love it. They're so pretty. Yeah, approved. Approved. It is. Go for it if it's good enough. Of course it's good enough, you melon. Love it. Love, 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 love it. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, right. Alicia's just said here, when someone refers to being put off, it means disgusting. Yeah, same. But Mario said to put me on. I have a slice of bread to put me on. And yeah, the Hessish accent, Hessische accent's a bit weird. Oh, thanks, Hannah. They are a very dark navy blue. I've actually filed them down super short. Oh, my bestie messaged me. Yeah, the Hessish accent's really weird. They are a bit more, they say like ish. They're a bit more sh-y. And then obviously I can recognize the Turkish German accent and the Baden-Württemberg. I didn't really notice it that much. Berlin is obviously quite different. And I tried to listen to a Saxony radio station. That was super hard. And then I just don't understand Bayerisch, Bavarian. I just don't understand it at all. I tried. Nope. It's Hochdeutsch or nichts for me. I struggle. Yeah, no, America's got a crazy amount of accents, but you're also a massive country. Like Texas alone is bigger than Britain, maybe. Doesn't matter. America is huge. The fact that I am driving on tomorrow, English, the fact I'm driving 4 hours and I'm going through 3 countries. Does that say a lot about Europe? Going to Amsterdam this weekend. A cheeky road trip for Amsterdam. Lurin, where are you from? Let me know. Canadian, right. I'm going to offend some people. Unintentionally, I'm just a bit ignorant. Unless it is like a really noticeable Canadian accent, I find it difficult to differentiate between Canadian accents and some American accents. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Oh, Leuven, I'll have to visit that place. It's not too far away from Frankfurt. Oh, that was a terrible accent. Sorry. Candy, I can tell with you. I can tell with you. You don't have like a super strong Canadian accent. It's not like, you know how some Canadian accents sound a bit Irish? So is that a weird statement to make? I realize that might be a weird statement to make. This is probably with live streaming. I make weird statements. And yeah, so you're not like that. You're not that Canadian. You're not like you've grown up in the middle of nowhere Canadian. Oh, I don't want to offend anyone. But you still sound Canadian. It's just, you know, the odd word you say. It's not a terrible thing. I'll tell you what, if you ask a Canadian if they're American, they don't get that offended. But if you ask an American if they're Canadian, it's like you've just it's like you've just slaughtered their firstborn. They're just like, what? I'm sorry. Not that I've ever done it, but I have witnessed it and I laughed a lot. It's just how offended. Oh my goodness, coffee and crochet, that would be ace. Unfortunately, I don't like coffee, so I would opt for the weird peppermint leaves in hot water option. But yeah, oh my goodness. Right, I just got a tweet. I'm gonna check the tweet. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Although I could have an iced tea. Iced tea. That's what I don't understand. They're big on iced tea here, and then they don't have British breakfast tea anywhere in cafes. So when we stop for a coffee, I have to have like a really naff drink when all I want is a cup of tea. I just got a tweet from a lovely lady called Charlotte, and she said it takes her 5 hours to get from her hometown in Indiana to her best friend's house in the same state. Do you see? That's crazy. That's crazy. You can drive across the Isle of Wight in like an hour. Not that the Isle of Wight is a massive thing that I should be comparing Britain with, because it's an island off the coast of Britain. Mystic, I'm checking Instagram. Oh, okay, Lyran, I definitely have to visit you now. Ah, thanks. Odd Knits Adventures. I don't know who. Odd Knits Adventures. Thanks. And thanks for not taking a picture of one of my hideous faces. That would be awful. Amy. Thanks, Amy. Oh, look at these amazing things that Mystic made. They're so cute. Super cute. Super cute. The thing is, like, some people's accents are so easily affected by their surroundings. Does that make sense? Like, some people So I've lived in the Midlands, which is near the north of England. They've got much stronger accents than I have, because I have like the standard British accent. It's an English accent, but that's another story. Yeah, so they have a much stronger, more northern accent, and I managed to, and I live with a northern person, and I've managed to not pick one up. Only if, tell you what, I went to York, and that's very north, not the north. You see, I thought York was the most north I would have ever been, but it wasn't. I've been to Harrogate, which is more north, and I shouldn't be so vicious about Harrogate, but I just got really excited that it was the most north I'd ever been, and it wasn't. Yeah, and I was around northern people all day, and the people we met up with who were Mario's friends were also northern people, and they have stronger accents than Mario. Hi Jill, if you're watching, I know you lurk sometimes. I got quite tiddly with them. I got a bit drunk, and yeah, like the odd word I said came out very slightly northern. Like I said, laugh at one point. Nobody noticed, nobody pointed it out, so I just kept moving along. But yeah, I've managed to not. Oh, bye Ella. Sorry, I've just noticed. I've not managed to not pick up an. Can't speak. I've managed to not pick up an accent, even though I've been living around Midlanders and Northern people for 6 years. Don't know. Some people pick up accents really quickly, and some people just don't at all. And I apparently don't at all. Oh, gurgles. I get more southern when I visit my family and my parents, but I'm still pretty southern. You're not going to let go of my accent. When I first moved to Nottingham, it was when I went to university. I used to drink a lot at university because that is British culture. And yeah, when I came back at Christmas, I went in October, beginning of October, when I came back for Christmas holidays, and I got drunk once again because I was 19. And yeah, my accent used to change then, and it used to confuse people. But then I got over myself and my accent stopped changing. What kind of teas do I like to drink, Jessica? Right, so my personal fave is my personal fave is just like standard bog standard English breakfast tea. Not PG tips. I'm not a fan of PG tips, and not Tetleys because I'm not a fan of Tetleys. This is very important to me. Twining's Everyday Blend is delicious. Tea Pig's Everyday Brew is also delicious. And my dad's very into Wittards, and I mean, it's okay, but I don't know if I would like choose it to have every day. I mean, it's quite nice to have on occasion, but Tea Pig's Everyday Brew and Twining's Everyday Blend are amazing. But then sometimes I like to not have breakfast tea, English tea. Oh, the gurgles. Let's have a sip of this. The legal drinking age in Britain. Oh, Yorkshire tea's delicious. Yeah, okay. Yorkshire tea's delicious. Okay, Candy has just said that they call Twinings Twinnings. Why do you call it Twinnings? It's only got one N. Twinings. It's called Twinings. I don't like Earl Grey that much. I'm sorry. I'm not a massive fan. I'd be well set here in Germany if I liked Earl Grey. The legal drinking age in Britain is 18 for all alcoholic beverages. But yeah, I like flavoured teas on occasion too. So Twinings have an amazing chamomile with spiced apple, which is delicious. And I like to drink that on occasion. And then peppermint tea is nice if you're feeling a bit bloated and you've had too much cider and you just feel like, oh, my insides hate me. But yeah. Does anyone take Earl Grey with milk? If you do, I'm going to be gravely offended. Twinings English breakfast is good. It is tasty. Everyday Blend is nicer. They did a Everyday Blend with they did like a Everyday Blend with peppermint, and I really wanted to try it. Yeah, Earl Grey does not belong with milk. Yeah, okay, Candy, you're vegan. You're not gonna have milk in it, but it doesn't belong with milk. No, you don't have milk in Earl Grey. No, have a slice of lemon. Have milk in normal tea. Have milk in normal tea. Oh my goodness, Alicia, please let me know if you want any more tea. If I go back to England, I'll ship you a box. It's not heavy. Let me know, honestly. I can get you a box of English breakfast tea and ship it to you. It's not an issue. Just you need to let me know before I go to England so I can plan things. Yeah, Earl Grey with lemon, yes. Oh, all you people drinking Earl Grey with milk. No, no, no. Next, going to say when you make green tea, you make it with boiling water. I'm such a tea snob. I'm the biggest tea snob. I don't even drink Earl Grey. I don't even drink Earl Grey. You don't drink milk with Earl Grey because lemon is a citrusy flavour. There's a reason that lemon ice cream isn't like a massive thing, because it doesn't lend itself well to like dairy and milky creamy flavours. It's like, yeah, it just doesn't. Whereas the citrusy flavour with a cheeky slice of lemon, you see, I quite like Earl Grey with lemon, and that's quite nice. The Twinings also do a Lady Grey, which is with orange. That's also quite tasty. Once again, without milk. The only tea that I have milk in is English breakfast tea, or just like normal English tea. Yeah, I do know so much about tea. I'm very passionate about tea. I'm like a knob. I'm such a dick. I'm sorry. I don't mean to upset anyone. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. Oh, crumbs. I'm all over it. Matcha latte. I have tried matcha once. With my old YouTube channel. There's a video on it. And T-Pig sent me a little sachet of matcha to try and review, because I used to do loads of tea reviews, and I might bring that back. Normal English tea is just like black tea. Let me Google. I don't know what it's called. We just call it English tea. Twinings everyday tea. That's what it's called. Not everyday blend. Everyday tea. What is it? It's apparently rich and full-bodied. That doesn't tell me what it is in it, though. Okay. It says they source tea leaves from Yunnan in China. They love their toasty flavors. We blend them with other leaves from around the world, like Assam for body and African for a bit of punch. I don't know. Apparently, it's a weird blend. Yeah, I'll bring back tea reviews. I will start to do tea reviews again. I'll do them right. This is what I'm thinking my new YouTube schedule could be. So every other Tuesday, do plan with me's. On the other Tuesdays, do a get ready with me. On one week, like the second week, do a get ready with me, and then on the next Tuesday, I'll do a tea review. Yeah, does that make sense? So they'll be like, plan with me, get ready with me, plan with me, tea review. New month. Works. Catherine, my granddad is American. He will only drink English tea with a slice of lemon, nothing else, but literally drowns Earl Grey in milk. It makes me feel ashamed of my roots. That's hilarious. That's really funny. You should feel ashamed, nation, at all. Tea is a very personal thing. It's very stressful when you have to make tea for someone else in Britain. Everyone takes their tea differently. I personally take my tea quite strong with a dash of milk and a sweetener, because I'm an animal. I shouldn't take a sweetener with my tea. Only like black tea. Do I get tea shit from my family? My parents came out to visit a couple of weeks ago, and they came with 8 bottles of squash, and these bottles are like 2-litre bottles, I think. They're pretty hefty. To last us, because you can't get orange squash here, and squash is not like the gourd, like orange cordial, and like a really strong orange syrup. We drink it a lot in England. I'm drinking it now. And they also come with a lot. They came with a lot of tea because I requested it because I started upping the tea I drank. Oh my goodness, Tea Time Chats is the perfect name for tea reviews. My tea reviews actually got quite a lot of views on my old channel. I don't know why I didn't bring it back sooner. Maybe because it's a craft channel and not everyone wants to see tea reviews on a craft channel. Okay, 5 minutes left, team. 4 minutes left, team. Is there anything else you want me to talk about? Because I then need to go and Skype with my mother and go to the toilet. I always need to pee in these chats. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Do you squash the bag? I don't understand that question. Oh, the tea. Yeah, I squash the bag of tea. I put the tea in and then I like flump it with a spoon around the bottom. Yeah. I had, when we played D&D last time we played it, which was like ages ago. Yeah, I know, you can't get orange tea. You can't get orange squash in I'm trying to send you the link to my old YouTube account. We can laugh at Fetus Hannah. Yeah, you can't get orange squash in Germany. It was heartbreaking. You can get it in like British shops, but it costs like 4 times the amount. So my parents came out with some massive bottles of Sainsbury's own brand. Yeah, no, I squashed the bag around in the bottom of my teacup. Yeah, last time I played D&D, we've got a nice mixture of nationalities who play D&D, and I offer everyone tea because I'm British. And yeah, one of the American girls said, "Yeah, I'll have a tea." And I said, "What kind of tea do you want?" And I listed them off, and she was just like, "I'll have an English tea." I was like, "Ooh." I said, "How do you like your English tea?" She said, "I don't know. Make it how you like it, and I'm sure I'll enjoy it." It's Rooibos vanilla and orange is a red bush tea. Rooibos also works, but it's, yeah, red bush tea with vanilla and orange. Of course I offer tea. I'm British. It's rude if people come around my house and they don't offer tea. I've got 3 teapots here in varying sizes. So if you have a lot of people around, I can just put a pot of tea on. I'm very British. I can't help it. It's just who I am. Which is why I get so passionate about people drinking Earl Grey with milk. I'm a ridiculous person. I am aware of that. Oh, how much tea do I drink a day? I don't drink like a lot of tea, but when I drink, like, I go through phases. So some days I will drink like 5 or 6 cups of tea, and days like today, for example, I haven't had a single tea. Do I have a full tea set? I don't here. I've got one in England though. It's got bowls, it's got sandwich plates, it's got cake plates. It did have 6 teacups, but someone broke one and they didn't admit who it was, so I don't even know if it was actually broken or just got lost. And I know it wasn't Mario because he would have admitted it to me because I was fuming. So I'm a teacup down, which is oh, thanks, Laura. You know that you do know that, like, if more people were to send me photos of things they made, I would put them in the ends of videos. You do know that, right? Like, but because not many people send me photos or show me photos of things they've already made using my tutorials, I don't put them in because I don't want to be inconsistent with it. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you everyone for joining me for this live stream. I've had a lot of fun. It's been really lovely. And it was really nice to like chat to you all and get to know you all a bit better and punish you all for drinking milk with your Earl Grey. No, you drink tea how you drink tea. You do you. Just know that if you ever have Earl Grey around my house, I won't offer you milk. I've had so much fun this evening. Thank you so much. I'm going to get to the end of the row and then I'm going to go. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I've had a lot of fun, and I hope that you have all had fun too. I want to try and doing these live streams a bit more because I super enjoy doing them. It's so much fun for me, and I like to get to know you all and all of this fun stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, Mario is going. Oh, I'll tell you when I can do the next one. Tuesday. Mario is playing D&D on Tuesday, so I will be able to do a live stream on Tuesday, same time as it was today. I hope that's all right for everyone. If it isn't, meh, I can't do any other time. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I'm off to pee and Skype with my mother and all of that jazz. I hope that you have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend. And yeah, I will see you in Sunday's video. Bye.